grand structure. A way castle, perhaps. A craftsman must know his tools. A warrior his weapons.
Goblin! Be it monsters or beasts of the field, there is plenty of reason to stay wary.
This way to the water god's altar.
The terrain is wild and varied here. We'd best choose our path carefully. Cross this river.
Oh, make her be good. Are you the Arisen, sir? I am of the party sent to survey the ruins. I've seen no sign of Brother Jean. He had gone on ahead. I dearly wish I could run to his aid, but as you've seen, I am the Faith's greatest craven. I beseech you, sir, find Jean within and see him safe.
We'll leave when you are ready.
Take care you aren't soaked in water!
Scholars of the faith believe the water god long ago was a place for the last training one. What's that?
What's this?
Or so they say. In truth, no one knows for sure who built this place.
There must be some device to activate the lift. I believe there is a lever on the lowest floor.
It's best to sever the tail!
If I may say so myself. Master, a chest up ahead. I wonder what's inside.
This looks interesting. What's that?
Monsters Arisen! Ready yourself!
There's no way we could have lost to that.
Let's drain this water as well. The fiends are swift. Be wary!
There's ore on the floor.
I'll take that. What's this?
Cyclops! Not allow it to grab you!
Cannot move with what...
What's this?
best report this.
Skeleton mage! I've learned new techniques against that.
Monsters arisen! Ready yourself!
The fiends are swift! Be wary!
I'll take that.
The beast fears fire!
Great in numbers, Arisen. What's this?
Tail is severed! It flies cleans and hampers victims.
What else would you expect with my help? What's that?
Sulfur come! We have triumphed.
There's no way we could have lost to that. Skeletons!
Skeleton mage comes!
No interruption!
Aim for their back!
They rampage indiscriminately.
I'll take the loot.
What's that?
What else would you expect with my help?
This looks interesting. Skeleton Knight! There. Human bones that move on their own.
Scatter those bones!
A mechanism of some sort.
I strike at its back!
I'll take that.
Anytime. Lightning courses through there.
Their lightning!
There, Master! Skeleton Magi!
Allied flow with this mortal.
Magic will avail where muscle will not! There, Master! Skeleton Knights!
I'll strike at its back!
Soak the bone!
Skeleton Mage!
The skeleton is skilled.
Move on their own.
We must stay calm, one at a time.
We have
wounds are cured.
Jean? Dead? I see. I do not wish his death to be in vain, sir. I will do all I can. Please, might you survey these ruins in his stead, Arisen? That he may know some small comfort in seeing his work here completed, I ask your aid, sir.
Are you all right, Master?
What else would you expect with my help?
I only hope we survive the next.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
Let us go back and report. That item is mine.
This looks interesting.
I'll take that. Saurian!
Tis best to sever the tail!
The tail is severed!
Sites such as these often house engraved slates and other ancient texts. Some have held revelations of vast importance. If you see any within, pray, bring them to me. Oft times, age will splinter the slates. It is critical you retrieve every piece of the whole.
Yes. As the slate is joined together, the text becomes clear.
I will not rest until its meaning is deciphered, sir. For the sake of Brother Jean. The faith will see it done. In that you may believe. You have my thanks, Arisen. I shall break the sad news of Brother Jean's sacrifice to Father Geoffrey myself. It was no fault of yours, sir. You've done your duty by us well, as the Father shall hear. Pray, do not let it weigh upon your heart. Go and tell Sir Maximilian of our success.
Tis a poor crystal, Master.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
you have much
Well
to
met,
worry
sir.
on.
You have my thanks, sir. Terrible thing what happened to that monk. There was naught for it. The Faith, as all humankind, are victims in the madness wrought by the dragon's coming. The fear of the worm should drive a man to die in pursuit of old stones. I forget myself. At day's end, the Duke has gained more of the knowledge he so ardently seeks. 'Tis a victory. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See, you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the worm hunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now? You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt? Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
An audience with the Duke. Quite an honor.
I cannot accompany you to the...
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of court. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favor with the leviathans within. Oh, tut tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Brancis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sewn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight. You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir. No doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join them, sir. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Gran Soren being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield. You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. Pray, make your choice, sir. You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Gran Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets, even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony. Aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth.
We'd best ask what the men of the Corps have planned.
It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. It is a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Might I beg a moment? Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the Zealots of Salvation. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. Will you look into these events, hunt out any thread that connects them? I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I've made note of it on your map. I ask you begin your search there. Go, and learn what you can.
What? Fornival stands trial? 'Tis a pity. In truth, the man was profligate. His ostentation earned him envy and enmity in equal parts. But he was not the sort of man to seek profit in the misfortunes of others. I will add my name to the petition. I shall pray that his innocence is proven.
We've done it!
You are well, I hope?
The blustering fools just barged in, eh? Hold me prisoner like some common criminal. 'Tis madness and base insult. You there, you're an able sort. There's time yet afore my trial is decided. Pray, arrange for my acquittal however you may. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rest of my days. 'Tis a generous offer, eh? Now go, and pray put an end to this farce. I am eager to be quit of this confinement. Please, sir.
These stairs serve as a useful route in their own right.
There's something drawn on the hill.
Was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
It hates fire!
In lands where the still the bravely numbers arisen.
Sir Dario knew something of Thornhill, I believe.
A messenger brought word of Fornival's trial. More's the pity. He furnished our arms at quite a favorable rate. We'll be as cats without claws, should he be kept from doing business. I do not know the man well, but I cannot stand idly by and see him convicted. Testimony given in person will carry more weight than a missive, yet I cannot leave this place. Pray, take one of my men with you back to the capital. He will speak in my place. You do Fornival a service, sir, and us with him. I will send word ahead for a man to await. Pray, speak to him directly.
Ransel and guards, so far from the capital, the best men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies to live on.
Let's have a look.
I am called Castor. Sir Dario has informed me of my duties. I'm thankful to have you accompanying me to the capital. Shall we be off? Very well, sir.
We must see the witness safely back to
We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
What meaning do you Tis a port crystal. The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls. The guards do have much to worry on. Well met, sir.
Arisen, sir? Beg pardon, sir? I bear a message from Milady Eleanor. She would speak with you, sir. In private, if you please. Some would raise an eyebrow at such a request, given Milady's vows to the Duke. I trust... forgive me, Arisen. I must learn to hold my tongue around proper company. Pray, find me tonight in the castle gardens.
I hear old Fornival is the subject of an inquest. His conviction would bring me no joy, not least for the loss of revenue I would suffer. Arisen, I have a proposition, sir. I've long had dealings with Fornival, and want to believe in his innocence. Pray, take a petition for his acquittal from me, that it may help sway his arbiters.
You are to see me for your assignments, and I speak for His Grace on such matters. Pray, make your choices. Brought a witness, have you? Excellent work. I shall see to the necessary accommodations until the day of the trial. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts. Good. You've brought evidence. Here, I shall see it submitted to the court. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts. You are to see me for your... I speak for His Grace. Pray, make your choice, sir. I would ask you to seek material evidence. The inquest has but a few days remaining. Good. You've brought evidence. Here, I shall see it submitted to the court. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts. You are to see. I pray. Make your material the ink. Good. You've brought evidence. Here, I shall see it submitted to the court. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts.
We'd best ask what the men of the Corps have planned.
Well met, sir.
It is known that griffins hate fire. An ally who can quench the flames will be a great asset.
The guards do have much to worry on.
We'll need to brace for lightning if we aim to hunt griffin. Lightning serves the...
This inn can serve as the hub of our journeys.
I hear. Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
The Duke's men are assembling. Let's hurry to join them.
Mild weather year-round makes Ransom's will suited for life.
I had a feeling you might be our escort. Aye, we are the company of elites you're to march with. A poor jest, I know. We'll circle the capital, striking the Griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down. It is nothing so clever as to be called a stratagem, but it will work. If you still care to join us after hearing all that, let's be off.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers.
Elites or no, I'd feel better at ease with focus. The hunt is afoot.
Let's begin with that. An imposing structure afore it fell, I'm sure. Would it come down if we bathed in it? We cannot reach it at that height. Seems all roads lead to Grand Soren.
Clear your mind of all but the fight. Goblin!
Grand Soren stands beyond this great castle.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Are you unharmed, Master?
What else would you expect with my... Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
Perhaps a
Make
goblin
haste!
might also serve as bait. I'll take that.
Make haste! Make haste!
We have triumphed. There's no way we could have lost
The
to
sky
that.
offers it considerable advantage. Still,
Where
we
visibility
must
is
fight.
poor, we must be especially wary of attacks.
This looks nothing like where we were before.
Seems a good place. If we lured another monster close, the Griffin may think them prey. This is where we're to meet the beast. We'd best prepare for battle. Let's put the bait out here. Let's use a goblin to bait the griffin.
It's close. I can feel it.
It comes.
Was a fearsome foe, but our task is done.
It was a costly battle, but the griffin poses a threat no longer. Let's return, Arisen.
Shall we jump? It might shorten our path, or our lives.
Tis a port crystal, Master.
Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. This is a place quite restful to my kind. We must head to their gathering place. It is dreadfully easy to while away hours just shopping.
This must be where salvation meets. I'd imagine
I hear them. Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
What'd you make of this new plan the High Conclave's crafted? I know the aim's to sow chaos, but still, I can't but think it's excessive. Talk is those walking bones have slain 3 of our own, and we're to let such creatures roam the roads.
Aye, if we're so ordered. The rest of the Conclave's design relies on those skeletons to draw off the Duke's attention. I'll grant you their bloodthirst is greater than I'd thought. 'Tis time to send word to the others. Come, no more doubts, brother. You're to begin work under the Conclave soon, though.
Aye, I'm bound for there now. 'Tis my first time. I was surprised at the summons, truth be told. I've not been with Salvation long. I suppose they trust me. I'll not miss the hellish life of a messenger, I'll tell you that.
Let us approach one of them, or tail them a while.
You! How long were you there? What did you hear? The skeletons. Damn my luck. I'll not hang for salvation. It was only a way to earn some coin in the first place. They pay a tidy sum for finding new believers and sending them on to the Conclave, though I suppose my hand in that ends today.
Let's be civil here, friend. We're not enemies, you and I. Surely we can strike a deal that benefits the both of us. Like, say, I give you a special bit of merchandise in return for a stack of coin. Well, will you help me put this dark business behind me? Hold! Pray hold, friend! Very well. You've made your point. Here, the key is yours. Do as you please with it.
This wins us entry into the catacombs' depths.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
Nightfall, Master. Mirabelle awaits you within the castle. The guards do have much to worry on.
Well met, sir.
Praise the Maker, you've come, Arisen. Oh, this is glorious. Most glorious. Pardon me, sir. Forgive the ramblings of a handmaiden on a strange errand. It's only... Milady's request to see you is a rare thing, you see. First in all my years with her, in truth. I trust you understand the delicacy of the situation. Milady is a married woman, I need not remind you. And well, yes, even innocent conversation could be bent foul were it discovered by others. Pray, walk softly, Arisen, and have a care to let none find you visiting Milady's chambers.
My warrior has come for me. You must think me a shameless harlot. Would that words could prove my love is pure.
Off to a nice siren after a long day's ruling, sire?
No, you must hide.
There is the boldness that filled a dragon.
Quickly!
You storm Milady's bedchambers with the urgency of a man in battle. Oh, fear not. I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch and guard, sire. For your protection, of course.
My Lord Edwin, would you had mentioned your coming, I might have dressed more finely. My lord, what are you...
Lenore! Lenore! Oh, my love! Forgive me!
My Lord Edmund, is something...
Lenore, forgive me! I was wrong! I take it back, Lenore! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Lenore! What have I...
Your Grace, Edmund, this isn't... This wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for something more. He stole into my room. I was terrified. This commoner must be made to learn, sire. Give him a taste of the lash and a stay in the dungeon. Festy! Festy, I know you're there!
Milady is mistaken. I would never violate His Grace's privacy while he violates Milady's privacy.
Oh, brook none of your japes, fool! Summon the guards! Have this villain removed!
What have we here? Friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea? Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Perhaps you seek refreshment of a different sort, like a turn in the sheets with His Grace's own wine. Damn! You're tougher than you seem. Perhaps there's aught to this Arisen business after all.
What have I done? I cannot ask forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so. You must run. The Duke is half mad and fearsome wrath. I shall think of some way to assuage him.
wins us entry into the catacombs' depths. Master, you're hurt.
Well met.
How did... this happened?